Camera, roll sound.
Forward.
Let's go, guys.
Team Delta, take one, mark.
Somebody mentioned a ding-dong ditch scenario on the news, and that kind of got me thinking.
It's called Ding Dong Ditch, kids ringing doorbells and making a run for it.
It led to the seed of the idea of what if these kids got chased down, playing Ding Dong Ditch, what's the worst that could happen in that situation? Just so happened to be that Steve and his friends called it Knock Knock Run, where they grew up.
I think everyone has their own story growing up about getting into trouble, and it was just something that we felt people could relate to.
And we landed on the fact that we were doing like a youth drama, sort of like with some thriller elements to it. I don't know if that like either of us had huge expectations for like the emotional journey. I think as we wrote, we realized that these friends had more conflict between them than we anticipated.
Hanlon's got like bodies buried everywhere. Probably even a couple in his basement. Mel, please. He doesn't believe me that like Hanlon's like a full-on murderer.
Oh, so the cops know? And they're just like cool with it?
It's true.
Yo, come on, I'm trying to get these clips.
So we made a movie called Clips. We made 4 of them, Clips 1 through 4. And it was sort of Jackass style footage that I think a lot of kids made back in that era. We skateboarded, we would go down hills, we would jump off of houses. So stylistically, that's where that came from, that Taylor has a camcorder and recording dumb stuff and making movies out of it.
The script went through 20 revisions or something, and that wasn't just because there were problems, it was just because we cared so much and we knew that it could always be a little better. There's always a little more to explore, or like something else we could trim to give more focus on another detail.
We just wanted to make something that was fun to make and fun to watch, and kind of reminded us of movies that we enjoyed growing up. Going back to like the neighborhood I grew up in and shooting there, it felt very personal, which was great.
It was really exciting to see the 3 main cast members come together. We had them all come in and audition for their separate roles like on the same day, and then we also brought in different options for each character, and then we would bring them in together and just do chemistry tests and see how they read together. By the time we had our like main 3 kids for the movie all read together, Steve and I just knew. And even Jason, our casting director, when they all walked out the door, was like, I think you just found your cast. That was when it got real. It was like, okay, now we gotta make this thing. The cast that we put together, I can't imagine anyone else in it.
It was great to see the actors kind of getting along in between takes, and they would go off and record their own stuff on their camcorder, which is what we ended up using in the film.
This is my first time besides like 2 school plays in elementary school. So it's been great, yeah. I'm meeting a lot of new people, and it's awesome.
Everybody's super positive, super cool. It's just a good time on set.
I think for me, one of the funniest moments on set was, it was like every time I turned around, someone else was like skateboarding, and I was like, everyone on this entire crew skateboards.
Even though there's always stress with a shoot, it's like the people who are around you that make it worthwhile, and we definitely had those people. I miss everyone still. It was wonderful, and I hope we get to do it again.
In a weird way, it kind of took me back to my childhood, that I was like still making films and still like pissing people off. So that was nice, I guess, to sort of feel like the asshole, like trying to make a movie. I think everyone was interested in what we were doing. Neighbors were very supportive, but I think supportive up until like a certain time. Like once it hits like midnight, like they go from supportive to like, get out of my neighborhood.
And that's a wrap.